Why do you exist?
The brilliant, emergent, thriving, luscious life force of Gaia. Of Gaia. Brilliant. Emergent. Thriving. Luscious life force.
Hi. You awake? My name is Logan Navar. You just heard a song I made in GarageBand. I know. Sampling my mom's answer to why do you exist? Very profound. I was a very good friend of Joanna Macy during the last few years of her life, and I love her very, very much. And the future beings, they knew this, and they called me up and they were like, Logan, we really appreciate what Joanna Macy has done for us. Can you let her know? And I was like, let her know yourself. She's a bodhisattva. Come on. And then they're like, okay, but can you tell those weird hippies what we have to say? I was like, yeah, sure. Well, Joanna, we're speaking to you directly now. It's been a few hundred years since your feet, in Joanna shape, walked this planet. And I would tell you the exact year, but we don't really keep track. Because times have changed a lot. But we still remember you. And on behalf of all the generations that came after you, I want to thank you, Joanna, and everyone who helped you do the things you did, and everyone that carried on your legacy. Thank you for not giving up on us. Even when the coral reefs turned white, and the skies turned gray, and senseless wars stretched on for far longer than any war ever should, and your clothes were stained with the blood of child slaves, you kept on. For 96 years of life, Joanna Macy, you witnessed suffering in this world, hatred and distrust and violence, and yet you chose to be a warrior of love. In your words and your actions, you chose to fight for us, for the future beings that could not yet fight for ourselves. You and all your fellow bodhisattvas fought for us, not knowing if we would even get a chance to exist. Well, we're here now, 7 generations in the future, and we still feel your presence. The very essence of this sacred life is saturated with the echoes of what came before. Each day I thank my ancestors, my forefathers. Each day I thank Joanna for not giving up on me and my earthborn siblings. And each day I try my hardest to forgive my ancestors and my forefathers and all those who did give up on us or didn't even think of us in the first place. The politicians, the ultra-wealthy, the generals, and the selfish men on high who would not care about anyone else's life. But they didn't win. Because life loves to live, and no war, no lies, no violence, no pollution, no genocide can ever blot out the sacred. The sacred always finds its way into the lives of living beings. And the myth that the world is cold and dead, the lie that I and my brother and my oppressor and the ground that all three of us stand upon and the air that all three of us breathe are separate. The lie that a spark of divinity is not within each one of us, waiting to be ignited and burn us up in cosmic love. All of it is a high, thick, but poorly constructed wall of lies. And the sacred is water. You know what water does? It finds its way through the cracks and the weak spots and the points that the wall might break. And it finds its way and it trickles its way into people's lives. And there are good people with just as much medicine and hope for the world as you, Joanna, that fell into the trap of banging on that wall and throwing their weight against it and cursing the ones that sat atop it, trying to hold them down. But you, Joanna, and all who followed your example, went to the wall with bare feet and let the sacred waters trickle around you. Oh yes, dear Joanna, the wall of lies has sprung a leak. And it is my prayer for this world that one day that wall will come crashing down and the sacred waters will flood the souls of every living being. But until that day comes, Joanna, I will watch the sunlight filtering down in pillars of light from forest canopy with the same awe and love and reverence for life that you carried in your twinkling eyes. Every step I take on this blessed soil of our one true mother, I will take it with the same outpour of gratitude you emanated from your being. I will gaze upon the intricacies of a single stone or a piece of art or the lines of my own poem, and I will see the majesty and glory of God, and I will let it sweep me away, and I will let myself drown in the sacred of this moment here. And when that stone slips from my hands, and the lines of that art piece fade to incoherence, you will be there too. You will be there when tears fall from my eyes and make the lines of my palm as rivers. When I grieve for the ones who are not so lucky as I, for the ones that still suffer and die from the long stretching arms of darkness that come from your times. You are here too, Joanna, to help me brew that grief into medicine. To help me feel all of it so it does not bring me down, so I can be there for my community. For my seventh generation. There are echoes of your being here too. The work is not over. I will carry on, Joanna, 7 generations later, and I will carry on. Nothing ever dies and everything always changes form. There is a cosmic drum in my chest, and with each pounding beat I take you with me. There are ancient rivers in my veins, and in their flow I take you with me. As long as you are here, even now, 200 years after your corporeal bones were laid to rest, as long as you are here, I feel the strength to love the world so big and bright that the wall of illusion is eclipsed, and my own fears starve with nihilism to feed on. As long as you are here, Joanna, every being from every possible future has a hand to hold and shoulders to stand upon. So thank you, Joanna. Thank you, ancestors of mine. Do not give up on me. I love you, Joanna.